What led you to take this challenge on? Why are you doing it?
Because I can, and I'm going to be successful doing it. And it's easy. Training's hell, but the fights are always easier than training. He's going to run like a thief. I don't see how he's going to make an exciting fight by running all day. I've been doing this for years. A teenager, so it's just a form of anticipation.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And that's a form of nervousness and fear too.
9, 10, 11.
It never goes away no matter how old you are.
I think you'd be fighting again at age 57.
Hey, listen, and it was written millions of years before my bloodline existed. It's written, brother.
Nice left hook!
This is just a new era of Mike Tyson.
1. Mike Tyson just dropped some terrifying new training footage, and it's probably haunting Jake Paul's dreams. Experts are blown away by Tyson's monstrous form, and let's be real, it's got to hit Jake where it hurts. INT.
Jake is done. Well, he's punches and bunches. He throws missiles, not just one bomb, freaking one after the other.
Friendly advice, Jake. You might want to reserve a hospital bed now, because after that fight, even lifting a finger could be ambitious. Your career? Brace yourself. It might just shatter into tiny, embarrassing pieces.
To run like a thief. I don't see how he's gonna make an exciting fight by running all day. You know, he's supposed to be the young guy. He's supposed to walk right through me. I'm an old man.
Sure, you'll rack up millions of views on YouTube, but mostly because people will feel sorry for you. Tyson's leaked footage alone should have convinced you to call it quits, yet here you are, stubbornly signing up to be a public spectacle. Experts can't help but laugh at the show.
The strongest I've ever seen you.
Yeah?
Yeah, the strongest I've ever, and I know you since you're 13. You know, I'm gonna tell you the truth, I don't lie. This impresses the shit out of me. Nothing impresses me.
Tyson's comeback at 58 is like something straight out of a horror movie for anyone bold or foolish enough to enter the ring with him. Unfortunately for Jake Paul, the self-proclaimed problem child, he's signed up to be the next sacrifice. Tyson isn't playing around. 6-hour training days from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m., with sparring sessions intense enough to make even the toughest gym veterans crumble. He's lifting, throwing brutal combos, and perfecting footwork that would leave even young pros scrambling. And Jake, poor, deluded Jake, actually thinks he has a shot. Bless his knave heart.
I started Jake off ago. No one knew who the hell he was. I started him, and most likely looks like I'm gonna finish.
This is a war zone, not one of Jake's social media boxing stunts. When Tyson throws those lightning-fast hooks, he's not just aiming to win, he's out to obliterate. Picture going up against a man whose punches could literally rearrange your insides. Sure, Jake's got youth on his side, but Tyson's been breaking jaws since before Jake's parents even thought of having him. Experts are shaking their heads, practically begging Jake to back out. But Jake, with that Instagram bravado, thinks he's untouchable, like his clout can somehow protect him.
Retirement child or whatever they may think I am, and he thinks this is gonna be an easy touch. Well, he can fight, yeah, for boxers his level, yes. They won't believe the spectacle that's gonna happen.
Lennox Lewis, the Olympic legend who's seen it all, is stunned watching Tyson train like a man possessed. Seeing Tyson go full throttle made Lewis realize something. This isn't just a comeback, it's a declaration of war.
Hey, listen, nobody's a perfect expert with two people in the ring.
7. Tyson is throwing 6-punch combos with enough power to crack concrete. At 58, he still has the ferocity of a caged beast, and Lennox Lewis can only watch in disbelief, asking, "Why, Jake? Why would you do this to yourself?" It's obvious that Lennox sees Jake as little more than a viral highlight reel in the making. Jake, you're not a warrior stepping into battle. You're just a human punching bag with a bank account.
I'm with fought Lennox Lewis. Am I right or wrong?
Different era, brother.
It's a whole new ballgame. I'm proud of you.
And Joe Rogan? Oh, Rogan had a field day with this one. Tyson's physique is so terrifying that Rogan called him a scary monster. He's seen the leaked footage, and it's enough to make even the bravest second-guess their careers. Tyson's muscles look like they were chiseled from granite, and his punches still pack enough power to deliver life-altering pain. Jake, the YouTube crowd won't save you when you're getting your skull caved in by a man whose nickname is literally Iron Mike. Rogan didn't hold back when he tore into Jake's so-called boxing accomplishments, calling his wins over retired UFC legends cute. But Tyson, his power will fold you like a lawn chair, kid. Rogan couldn't help but sneer, fully aware that Jake's way out of his depth.
It's in the air. It's just like that. Yeah, so far.
Rogan can't help but roll his eyes at the idea of Jake's youth being an advantage. Sure, Jake has speed and stamina, but Tyson's been battling in the ring since before Jake even learned to walk. Youth won't mean a thing when Tyson lands his first body shot.
Well, he's punches and bunches. He throws missiles, not just one bomb, freaking one after the other. Cuss would say he moved his head so great, the guy couldn't hit him with.
Rogan paints a vivid picture. Jake's youthful energy will vanish faster than his dignity when Tyson's fists come crushing in. Jake's about to learn the hard way that Tyson's age isn't a weakness. It's a badge of terrifying experience.
No one knew who the hell he was. I started him, and most likely looks like I'm going to finish him. I like him, but he has to go. I don't look at myself as a middle-aged man. I feel really good. When you're in the top physical and spiritual shape, you hear and notice everything. Highest form of relaxation. Hey, listen, nobody's a perfect expert with two people in the ring.
Then there's Floyd Mayweather, a man who knows exactly what it takes to survive in the ring. Floyd's actually worried for Jake, and if Mayweather's worried, you know it's serious. He's seen Tyson's training and knows that Jake's Instagram wins won't mean a thing when it's time to step into the ring. Jake better pray Tyson goes easy on him, Floyd says, but even he knows prayers won't be enough. Mayweather's been breaking down Jake's fights, pointing out flaws Tyson could exploit with one hand tied behind his back. Floyd even jokes, "Hope your insurance covers facial reconstruction, because let's be honest, Jake's going to need it." Intro 12. Mike Tyson's leaked training footage should come with a health warning, especially for Jake Paul, who's about to face a brutal reality check. Forget everything you thought you knew about Tyson's age slowing him down. This man isn't just training, he's preparing for a demolition.
Getting to where it's father time. Just saying, like, if we could all do it, I'd still be playing. Like, this ain't Shaq. When I got hurt, I was actually happy I got hurt. I was like,
6 hours a day, Tyson is sparring, lifting and defying gravity with the speed he moves at. At 58 years old, he's still a walking nightmare. And Jake, Jake Paul, our beloved YouTuber turned boxer, is about to learn the hard way that internet fame doesn't translate to boxing skills. It's like bringing a rubber knife to a tank battle.
Because it's reality, and in reality, I'm invincible. This guy's gonna come, he's gonna try to hurt me, which I'm accustomed to, and he's gonna be greatly mistaken. I don't think I'll be smoking for this fight, and I think I'm gonna be really irritable and nasty.
Let's talk about the warning from Floyd Mayweather, the undefeated legend who doesn't hand out compliments or concerns lightly. When Mayweather says Tyson's training is a recipe for disaster, you'd think Jake might start looking for the nearest exit. But no, our favorite problem child is strutting around like he stands a chance. Floyd doesn't even try to hide the mockery in his voice when he says Tyson's forgotten more about boxing than Jake's ever learned. That's not an exaggeration. It's the cold, brutal truth. While Jake's out here hyping himself up over wins against washed-up MMA fighters, Tyson's been busy perfecting a fighting style that sends shivers down the spines of boxing legends.
Than me. I train every day. The process goes through the whole day. I get up in the...
Mayweather isn't cigar-coating Jake's predicament either. He's genuinely worried, and not in the hope you don't get embarrassed way, but more like a hope you don't get permanently disfigured kind of way. Floyd stresses that Tyson's punches don't just hurt, they destroy. Jake better pray Tyson wakes up on the right side of the bed and decides to pull his punches.
Let's do it, Jakey.
Otherwise, Jake could find himself trending on social media, not as a champion, but as the new face of memes for the most brutal knockout of the decade. Mayweather doesn't stop there. He breaks down Jake's past fights with a mix of disbelief and ridicule. Remember that so-called win over Nick Diaz, where Jake barely scraped by. Tyson's coming for total destruction, and Jake's claim to fame will be nothing more than looking confused and overmatched.